Bret Baier confronting Governor JB Pritzker from Illinois, over Chicago having the highest murder rate. And his response, Bret is almost confused. Like, what do you mean you're not even in the top 30? Go ahead, Rob.
Chicago have the highest murder rate of all the big cities.
Well, we are not in the top 30 in terms of our murder rate. Indeed,
the
our murder rate it has been cut in half over the last 4 years, and every year it's gone down by double digits.
Boom.
And if you look at all of the violent crime over the last 4 years, they've all gone down.
U.S. cities, 17.47 per 100,000 population.
Damn.
Chicago is number one over
Three
Philadelphia,
times LA.
Houston, Dallas, San Antonio, Phoenix, Los Angeles, New York, and San Diego.
What I'm explaining to you
Now,
is
you're
when
talking
you want to
about
fight
violent
crime. Look, you can pull statistics up.
No,
I can
these are
too.
murders.
I'm explaining to you
Listen,
that
you can
our
use
murder
stats
rate has
all
been
you
cut
want,
in half.
buddy.
And very importantly, Brett, and you got to hear this. Very importantly, we've been doing the things that are necessary to bring crime down, right? We've invested in community violence interruption.
Well, you notice that? So if he cut it in half and now it's at 17,
34.
it was almost 40 points. Like, this guy's a joke. He's a joke.
You know, this is words talk, numbers scream. And this is when a politician doesn't want to talk about those numbers. I'd rather talk about these numbers. You know, murders are still number one. No. And what he wanted to do, and folks, during election year, always listen to the numbers very, very carefully. He wanted to change the dialogue to talk about violent crime and say, well, that's gone down, as a parry to come back and say Bret was wrong. But it's not. The numbers are screaming. It's hanging around JB Pritzker's neck. This is something. Now, if they've improved it, good, but not good enough.
Adam, thoughts?
Well, I don't remember who was saying the other day, but it was a very insightful take on maybe the difference between a Gavin Newsom and a JB Pritzker. I forget who it was, and I'll give them credit if
150
I remember.
pounds.
What's that?
You said,
Yeah.
what's the difference between the two?
That's true. That's it. That's the end of the joke. They said you have to understand something about Newsom. Newsom's playing the political game. He if he thinks it's politically expedient to go left, he'll go left. He'll go right. He'll change his position. He'll flip flop. He goes. JB Pritzker is a true progressive believer. There's no reframing him. He's a billionaire who's basically a progressive. Maybe a Mark Benioff. I don't know who else would fall in this category, but he didn't earn the money. Correct me if I'm wrong. I could be wrong on this. JB Pritzker is part of the Pritzker legacy billionaire Hyatt family that I believe was started by his grandfather. JB Pritzker, I don't think had to really work a day in his life to get this kind of money. This is hand-me-down from family, and I'm sure he's done his thing to amplify the money. But
And he's very
it's
good at
very
gambling,
interesting when you're
apparently.
a billionaire, but you're also a far, far, far left progressive. I don't understand that novelty right there. Yeah, as a member of the Pritzker family, a wealthy-owned business, family goes back decades, family significant.
Adam, where are you going?
I'm just saying that JB is not going to change. He is a firm believer in what he believes in. And this is just downstream that the murder rate in Chicago has been cut in half, but it's still top 10 in the league, if you ask me.
You know what?
Maybe I don't know if it has or hasn't. He didn't produce the numbers. That's just something he said.
By the way, can you ask Rob, if on any one of the videos that Pritzker was on, go on any one of the videos, just go on any of the tweets that Pritzker is saying what he's saying, somebody probably said, Grok, is this true that it's split in half? Right there. Can you go to that and then go to bottom? I guarantee you somebody put Grok, is this true or not? And somebody probably just put at Grok. That's what you want to find. So what I'm trying to find out is, okay, so if you're not seeing it, can you just take that clip and then put it in Grok and ask, is it true that this happened or no? Is it true that the crime rate in Illinois split in half based on what Pritzker is saying?
Murder rate. He said the murder rate.
Because what is going to be interesting for me is 2027. I can't wait to see the primary on the Democratic side. Like, how are they going to hold each other accountable?
Yeah, exactly.
I can't wait to see the Democratic. Rob, are you asking Grok or?
I am. I'm trying to upload the clip, but I can just do this.
How do you mean hold each other accountable?
And the words I agree with there, Pat, is each other, because there's going to be a ton of them on stage throwing mud.
Oh, we have to upload the clip?
Yeah, it was asking me to, but here, I'm just going to fact check it with Grok with the tweet.
Yeah, it's probably the fastest way to do it. Because when these guys are on stage, Pritzker's on stage, Newsom's on stage. AOC may be on stage. A couple of the other people are going to be on stage. What are they going to be saying? Like, how are they going to call each other out? Is it going to be a softball interview? Are they going to go for each other's throat? I'm assuming they will. They have to, yeah. Right? They don't have the choice to do it. So in this thing, if you look at L.A. crime versus Chicago is 3 times L.A. Did you see that? Chicago was 17.47.
It's 4.6.
Yeah, L.A. was 6.5 or something like that. So, you know.
Finally, some good news out of California.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting when they go after the debate and how they do it. But if Pritzker keeps these numbers like this by 2027, 2028, and it doesn't improve, it may work against him. By the way, even if Trump goes with National Guard in Chicago and they help clear the stats, it's only going to help him in the election for 2027. I don't know if that makes sense or not. So say Trump comes, no, Governor Pritzker claimed that murder rate has been cut in half is inaccurate, whether referring to Chicago or the state of Illinois as a whole. I'll break you down with data below. So go to 2009, 518.5, 2020, 28.9, 29.5, 26.5, 22.8, 21.2. And there's nothing in there. So go a little bit lower, population 2.7. So the peak 28, it dropped 21.4 out of 100,000. Pritzker's administration highlights progress of the pandemic, but cut in half phrase overstates the reduction since he took office in 2019, 16% higher than it was in 2019 pre-pandemic. And so nothing about what he said there was true.
Pat, is JB
Nothing
Pritzker,
he said was true.
That family goes deep. That family, for anybody that's read Whitney Webb's books, bro, the One Nation Under Blackmail, the Pritzker family goes back. I'm curious, Rob, is Thomas Pritzker the guy that was alleged by Virginia Giuffre for getting trafficked and forced to have sex with her? Is that the cousin of Thomas Pritzker, Virginia Giuffre, JB? Is that the same family? Pritzker? I mean, how many Pritzkers are there? Is that the same Pritzker that I think she said that she was forced, this is her words, God rest her soul, that Thomas Pritzker documents were unsealed, Virginia Giuffre. Oh, okay, so that's the family.
Well, yeah,
that's where his family is.
It's the Hyatt family.
Yeah, but still, that's still his. I just keep hearing that name, like through blackmail and the history of the country and Virginia Giuffre and sex trafficking, and then this guy with his attitude and making $1.4 million in Vegas, going, I just one of the best run in the history of. Come on. I just
I agree
clicked on
with
my
you,
head.
and I think you probably want to move on, but I agree with you. The first 4 primaries are going to be, if the order stays and they don't manipulate the order of primaries, Democrat primaries will be New Hampshire, Iowa, South Carolina, and Nevada. In New Hampshire, it's all about liberal values. In Iowa, it's all about the economy and the plight of the farmer. In South Carolina, it was about crime and tax. And in Nevada, it was about the overall economy. So the first thing you're going to see, they don't even get to a blue state where you have to talk about some of this, Pat. So in other words, they're just going to be spinning in BS for those first 4 primaries, and then suddenly they're going to have a head-on collision with reality coming into states where people care about crime and immigration. And good luck, you better have an answer when that shows up.
Back to your point, Vinny, JB Pritzker, I think, is the richest, wealthiest elected official in the country, and downstream of that is, has anything been more corrupt from what we heard about coming out of Chicago? Whether it was the Senate seat in Obama, whether it was our friend Blagojevich, the former governor, who served some time in jail, Rahm Emanuel.
Vote early and often.
Yeah, so Chicago's as corrupt as it gets, and here's just sort of downstream of where that sort of stems from.
I'm excited for 2026. I think 2026 is going to be the greatest year of my lifetime in America. America's turning 250. World Cup's coming here. President Trump's turning 80. We're going to have multiple times rates going lower. I think the IPO market's going to open up. And Vinny and I, we were out there. I was looking at Vinny outside yesterday. I don't know what was going on. So I'm walking outside. Vinny's looking at the sky. I'm like, Vinny, what are you doing? Obviously, we have 11 acres of land we own right on the airport. So I was concerned. I walked up. Watch what Vinny was doing in this video. Go ahead, Rob. Great pose.
Come on.
Hey, Vinny.
What's up, Pat?
What are you doing?
Waiting.
Waiting for what?
Business plan.
You come from Scott.
That's what people told me. It works
That's not how it works.
Work for Newton.
That's not how it works. On December 12th, I host an event called the Business Planning Workshop, where we go through this entire manual together on how to write a business plan based on 12 building blocks.
Okay.
All you have to do is click on a link below.
Okay.
Get registered. December 12th, we'll be together all day.
All right, so can we go eat right now? Because I've been
Yeah,
here for
let's
4
go.
hours waiting like
for
an
the
idiot.
sky. So
idiot.
if you're like Vinny waiting for a business plan to fall from sky,
Still waiting.
don't do that. December 12th, come join myself and tens of thousands of people together that will be going through exactly the way I write the business plan based on 12 building blocks. If you haven't yet registered, click on a link below, Rob. If you can give them you can find out whatever ticket you want to go with. You can zoom in, not show your face. You can zoom in, be with everybody else, thousands of other people will see your face, and I'll be able to interact with you. Or you can be there live with us and call and find out more about that. But at the lowest one, you can get registered for $297 full day, and you'll get a 200-page workbook. Click on a link below. Get yourself, your wife, your friends, family, salespeople, executive team. Watch this business plan workshop together, assemble to a Rob. Let's please put the link below for that. If you enjoyed this video, you want to watch more videos like this, click here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click here.